If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
At the end of one, 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in just a moment. On first down, Abdullah. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Stafford to the right side to Eric Ebron. And the ball is knocked out. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
On second down, Elliott. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big run that time by Elliott. 40 yards on the ground. And now they're in the hurry-up. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Down to the 25. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Prescott now on second down. Out left side here to Bryant. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dez Bryant, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Cowboys are in the end zone for the touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded about a yard deep. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee. And that's at the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
The final shot before the break. Stafford. Ebron caught left side. So we've hit halftime in what was obviously a very fast-moving first half of play. As we send you now to Orlando and our Tiburon studios, where Larry Ridley's standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Cowboys are up right now and are looking to keep up the pressure moving forward. The Lions didn't play their best, and they'll need to be at their best now to come back. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Cowboys have it midway through the first. Williams is the target here, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. Cowboys up now by 7. Now to early in the second. Here we'll get a fumble after the completion. Offense out now after the fumble. Prescott's on target here, and he caps off the 2-play drive with the score. That takes the lead up to 20. Bailey's going to kick it away. Jones is going to get a good return going here. The Cowboys lead ballooning to 21. That'll do it from here in Orlando. Let's get you back out to Dallas as we hand things over to Brandon Gott.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because...
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Roughing the pass here, but Charles, that's a good call. But these days, you know, quarterbacks, they're very protective.
We know how protective they are, and if it's anything borderline, they're going to get the call. But as a defender, that's hard to swallow sometimes because there's so many of these bang-bang plays.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Going for the deep ball, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. Jeremy Curley, 65 yards. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. Well, that was the fly route for a touchdown, and since he caught that one and scored it, I got told this. Oh, this is blocked. And the defense picks it up. And he gets it past the 30, but not much further than that. And the extra point attempt snuffed down.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there was a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now? Much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
and get 2 points.
They can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
They'll come out in the pistol. To throw is Prescott. It's caught on the right side. Williams. A huge play there on the screen pass. 51 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
A first down carry by Elliott. Uses the stiff arm. And he'll cut it to the right sideline. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. A first down throw for Prescott. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Throwing here, Prescott. And his throw here is incomplete.
That's just flat out a terrific play because it's rare that you see a hitch route batted down. That means someone read that one really well and was right on the spot when the ball got to the receiver.
On the run, Dunbar. And this play gets... And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Randy Gregory in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by... And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Offside. Defense. Still second.
And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back to throw, Stafford. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And it's 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Randy Gregory in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. 1 man in the backfield, Elliott. He'll get the football here. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And now here's a carry heading left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Running with Elliott. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Lions will take over.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards, and they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Oh, and the defender took some liberties there with a late hit, roughing the passer.
The league has done a great job of defining what is a late hit and illegal contact on a quarterback. The defenders really have to get in line.
On first down, Stafford here.